The Nigeria Professional Football League reigning champions, Plateau United, will begin their title defense for the 2017-2018 season with a tricky away fixture against Nasarawa United in Lafia on January the 14th. Following the draw for the new season conducted earlier today in Kano, MFM FC will start their campaign against Abia Warriors at the Umuahia Township Stadium. Now, one of the star fixtures of the opening day will see the seven-time champions Eyimba confront Lobi Stars in Makurdi. Other fixtures include Aqua United and Enugu Rangers at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. Heartland, who are back in the top flight, will host Sunshine Stars. Kwara United will play Niger Tornadoes. Wiki Tourists will also face it up with the newcomers, Go Round FC. An international football star, Thierry Henry, is in Lagos, Nigeria, celebrating the passion of the game among the fans. And he also has a new title. He's been installed as the Igwe of football. The Arsenal legend had an interactive session with fans watching the English Premier League match between West Brom and Manchester United. Henry, who is a four-time English Premier top scorer, talked about his football experience and his relationship with former Super Eagles players Victor Ekpeba and Kanu Nwankwo.
No, just sharing some moment, having a good time, and I know that there is some ex-players that I used to play against or played with, so it would be nice to also share some moments with them. It's just about the game at the end of the day. You know, when you go out there and you see a game, you share a moment about the game. You actually don't know what's going to happen. The game will dictate that sometimes, and so I'm looking just forward to have a good moment. But I have also some Nigerian friends, obviously, as you can imagine, in London. So that's how it came about. Obviously, not having the words is a bit more difficult for me, but I tried. I hope you understood what I was saying. But I tried. Yeah, that's how I was. All I know is I used to say that to Kanu all the time is how body. Okay. Then he used to say body day. So I knew we were good.
That's a fair effort with Pidgin English. Well, now let's move to see what the home-based Super Eagles are doing. They beat MFM FC 3-2 to win the Nigeria Professional Football League Super 6 Invitational at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano today. Anthony Opotu scored the brace for the home Eagles, with Kingsley Eduwo netting the other goal. Jonathan Zikeye and Uwaga Chuka were on target for MFM. Earlier in the day, Plateau United beat Aqua United to secure the third spot. The home Eagles used the pre-season tournament to prepare for their next month's African Nations Championship, which is taking place in Morocco. The president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, says all the matches involving the female national teams will now be played at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City, the Edo State capital. Mr. Pinnick thanked the Edo State government for hosting the junior female national teams, the Falconets and the Flamingos, adding that the Super Falcons will soon join that list.
Good day, you might have your bad day, you might have your ugly day. So we just look at what we want to do and see that because they're going to meet a very tough team. The next round they are playing against Cameroon. We've been beating Cameroon, so they might want to come here with all kinds of zeal, all kinds of determination and resilience. But we are Nigerians, so we just look at it. But I want to seize the opportunity of the Nigerian Football Federation to thank the Edo State governor, the deputy governor, and the good people of Edo State for hosting all the female national team, you know. And I also want to assure them that we will not end here. The chairman of the female football is here. So some of the Super Falcons qualifiers will also be played in Edo State. And these are home.
The English Premier League, Felipe Coutinho and Mohamed Salah scored fine individual goals as Liverpool moved back into the top four with a ruthless 4-0 win over Bournemouth. Liverpool are now unbeaten in 9 league matches and have moved up to the 4th spot in the standings. 1 point ahead of Arsenal, who dropped to 5th. Bournemouth, who have not won in 6 league games and remained 16th, 1 point above the relegation zone. Manchester United are back within 11 points of leaders Manchester City by beating West Brom 2-1. United have 6 wins in their last 7 games. South Africa's ruling party, the African National Congress, ANC, has formally nominated 2 candidates in a race to succeed President Jacob Zuma as the leader of the party. The candidates are the Deputy President, Cyril Ramaphosa, and the former Cabinet Minister, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, who were the only candidates nominated at the party's conference today. Whoever is elected leader of the party will become the country's next president, that's if they are voted by the people during the elections.
As things stand, comrades, we have 2 candidates for the position of president, Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa and Comrade Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma. Do we have any further nominations from the floor for the position of president? Any further nominations? I don't see any hands. That's it, comrades. For the position of president, we have our 2 candidates. We will revisit the final lists for the officials as we end the process.
And there are a lot of long faces in Pakistan because at least 8 people have been killed and 56 others injured in a suicide bomb and gun attack at a Methodist church. It occurred when 2 suicide bombers stormed the church, which was packed with worshippers in Quetta. The Islamic State group has already claimed responsibility for this incident. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today expressed his joy over his improved health. The president, who was speaking when some of his aides and the Ogun State governor presented him a birthday card on his 75th birthday, also appreciated Nigerians for their prayers. Also today, prominent Nigerians, including the Vice President, the Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and some state governors sent their goodwill messages as the President turns 75. And at least 8 people have been killed after suicide bombers attacked a Methodist church in Pakistan. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akinwumi.